Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Truth Hurts. I'm Andrew the Love Doctor, and I specialize in catching people creeping, lying, and cheating in relationships. Today I'm going to be discussing red flag number 263, the smear campaign. Subscribers are informing me of an ongoing smear campaign and wondering why I'm not responding. Let me tell you something. I've told you 1,000 times. You can't make this shit up. Smear campaigns are lies ran by disgruntled individuals who were called out on their BS. Prime example, which applies to many of the perpetrators. I conversed with many of these individuals who claim to love my videos. Everyone knows my videos originates from my book collection. Due to the fact that my third book is presently being edited by a publisher, and I have to make the final decision of its contents before the convention, NarcissisticAwareness.com, I made a deal with them to give them the manuscript for free. All they had to do was read it, call me from time to time, and inform me how they felt about what they read. I told them if they didn't like it, be honest and let me know. The truth hurts. I told them don't consider my feelings. Be honest. No doubt, no doubt. I got no problem with that. I always tell people like it is. When they're finished, write an honest review on Amazon. If they liked the book, purchase a copy to support me. Many of you complied with that request, so you know I'm telling the truth. Simple request, isn't it? No, it isn't. During the time of negotiations, I asked them, do you like to read books? Oh yes, I'm an avid reader. If I gave you the manuscript, would you read it? Oh yes, thank you. A manuscript? I would love that. Do you have time to read the manuscript if I gave it to you? Oh yes, I have plenty of time. When could you start reading? I can start right now. As soon as they get the book in their hands, they can't even get to chapter 2 before the story changes. When you humbly question them, they're more mad than you who lost profit. Things come up, you know. I'm busy. I don't have time for this. They're the reason why I no longer give out copies for free. This is the thing with these people. They don't say what they mean. They start off with lies. Then when you catch them lying, they get furious for being exposed. Then all of a sudden, the truth supposedly comes out. That book was horrible. That book was demeaning to women. Yada, 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 etc., etc., etc. Well, if that's the case, why didn't they write that in the review? They're busy writing it on social media, but not where they agreed to write it. See the BS? One woman done what was asked of her. What she wrote was horrible. She even looks neurotic when you read her review. I didn't get upset. I didn't remove it. She's entitled to her opinion, which is what I asked for in the first place. 16 reviews and one bad? That's not bad. Being exposed now, they're going to tell you they were sparing my feelings, which you know is another goddamn lie. Now all of a sudden, they're critics of a book they never read. How horrible can the book be when the author created a book that had a reader purchasing plane tickets to see him within 2 months? Red flag. When people can't be honest with you, run! Now the little rascals formed the He Woman Andrew Haters Club with the crack song as their national anthem, sounding like ducks. Crack, 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 crack. Here's the funny thing about that campaign. The ones singing soprano are drug addicts themselves. I spoke about all these people in video red flag number 51, narcissists as drug addicts, which is attached to the end of this video. You really need to watch it. Now, the reason why I won't engage with these individuals is because of red flag number 245, changing for the better. I have to be civil. Think about it. Why should I engage a disc jockey using my name for fame and befriending my enemies to build her fan base? When people know damn well they owe you an apology, they will become obsessed with discrediting you. I'm at peace now. I haven't felt like this in a very long time. I love my college courses, and my professors and classmates are impressed with my work. My ethics class, which teaches you right from wrong, where discussing self-interest plays a great role in moral decisions and judgments. Prime example. I can hold up this pic of a vicious attack towards me, show you who said what and what was said, which was discussed in red flag number 261, Kim Wilson and the narcissist. People that don't like me will totally ignore the picture. The ones that posted the picture will say, I didn't do anything to him. And the people that don't like me will side with the poster, despite the evidence being presented. Kim Wilson is busy telling people I'm still harboring on my breakup after 18 months. This is manipulating you into thinking I'm crazy for no reason at all. It's normal for a narcissistic survivor to dwell too long on what occurred, because it's almost next to impossible to get a narcissist out of your head. I thoroughly understand the threat of Jack Crawford's warning to Clarice, and I quote, believe me, you don't want Hannibal Lecter inside your head. That's the basis of PTSD with narcissistic survivors. Let Kim sit in the back of a police car, humiliated in front of everyone watching, while cops believe the lies that you were sponging off the narc, while the narc tries to make you homeless, living out of your car, while your belongings were tossed out on the front lawn laying right there, all because she wants to fuck another man. Let Kim experience that crap, and let's see her forget it. That's not logic, which is a study of argument and principles of correct reasoning. This is called a moral, having no sense or being indifferent to what's right and what's wrong. Now I thoroughly understand Spock's quote on Star Trek when he said repeatedly, and I quote, "That's highly illogical, Captain." I taught you about lies. People will believe a lie quicker than they will believe the truth. And the truth of the fact is, the human mind was not designed for the violations you experienced. That's exactly like a law-abiding citizen from a middle-class family tossed in prison for a crime he didn't commit. Then ask him to forget everything that happened to him in prison when he gets out. That's like asking Tobias Bleacher to forget everything that happened to him in Oz. Arriving in Oz without any street skills or having a naturally timid personality, he became the target for abuse and was hardened by his experiences. I'm going to give it to you straight up and give it to you truthful. You're going to carry this shit to your grave. Your job is not to forget it, but to learn to deal with it. And deal with the horrid memories the best you can. Don't let anyone humiliate you into feeling bad. If they cared, they will help you get over it, not criticize you. This is why you need to sign the Lilith's Law petition to put an end to this abuse. Lilith's Law petition. Make narcissism a crime. Ethics provides direction to our struggles and fundamental questions of how we should handle our situations by making the right choices. And that choice is a distinction of what's right and what's wrong. And trading insults with ignorant people is wrong. I always say, who's the bigger fool? The fool talking or the fool that argues with a fool? I'm no fool. While these people got nothing to lose, I have everything to lose, my integrity. I have professionals, doctors and lawyers supporting me with the convention, and I will not embarrass them with this foolishness and lose their respect over disrespectful people. Now, the logic falls upon you to think for yourself. I have shared my experiences with you, backed up by words, deeds, pictures, quotes, videos, police reports, and witnesses. And the fact that many of my circumstances were yours indicates I'm telling the truth. Then you have my enemy's side of the story. You will hear more justification for the abuse than details that were done. Example, he's a drug addict who I relocated twice to live with me for marriage. Then I called him at 5 o'clock in the morning from another man's bed to tell him I'm sleeping with another man and have that man text my fiance, I'm in good hands. If you defend that shit, you can stay over there. I'll stay over here and we'll be the best of friends. Because in my opinion, you're no better than a narcissist. Now, it's up to you to decide who you're going to believe. In the meantime, I'll be focusing on my studies.